Today we're going to be going over the Icon Professional Adjustable Shop Seat with Tool Storage, and that's coming up next here on Jesse B Gear. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to go over, I'm going to tell you some of the features about this seat, we're going to unbox it, put it together, and then try it out, and then compare it to what I was using before this. So that's everything we're going to be doing in this video, so let's get started. Now we're going to go over some of the features about this. You can see here it swivels 360 degrees, 300-pound capacity, that's why I wanted it. Chemical resistant PVC seat cover for durability and comfort. The seat height adjustment from 7.5 to 21.5. And then we have a 19-inch diameter tool storage base with 2 magnetic trays built in. We're going to test that out in this. And then heavy duty 3 3/8 casters. So as you can see here, my favorite color is blue, so I picked it up in blue. They do have blue, red, black, and one other color. I want to say green. So that is 4 different colors you can get it in. Very nice. And if you look down here, you can get the item number if you want to check it out online. All right, now we're going to open it up and see what all comes with it. So I got my 704 gear knife. I'll have a link down below for you guys if you want to check this knife out. Very affordable budget knife, but that's not what this is about. Let's get this cut open here. And they got a lot of tape on this. Be very careful when you're cutting towards yourself. I shouldn't have done that. Just a cutting tip right there. So we're going to come through, and I'm just going to get this open real quick. Be very careful. Pop this open, and we're going to put our knife away. So the very first thing we have on top is our very nice and blue seat right here. Then we've got our instruction manual. Get the cardboard out of here. Throw that off to the side. Then we have our base. And the one thing I like about the base, the wheels are on it already. That's very nice. And then we've got our centerpiece here to put the seat on. And it looks like that is everything that comes in the box. Now the first thing I want to test out before we put it together, there's a magnet on this side and a magnet on this side. And I want to see how strong they are. So what I've got here is a couple of washers. Let's see, a couple nuts. And a couple of bolts we're going to put on this side. And then I want to see, make sure that's all the way on there. Then we're going to spin it around. We've got a 13 millimeter wrench, 10 millimeter socket. Figure this is stuff that everybody uses. And we got a long 3/8 drive. That's not going to fit in there. Let me grab a smaller one. All right, so now we know a long 3/8 drive is not going to fit in there, but this one, this size will. So now what I'm going to do is we've got them both like this. Tip them up and shake it, and you can see some of the stuff fell off. Right there, we've only got the washers and the nuts on that side. The wrench stayed on this side, but everything else fell off of this. So now we know that these magnets aren't very strong. But like I said, if you're sitting it like this and just rolling around, it might be fine. You hit some bumps and rough spots, that stuff will probably come off. So the magnets are not very strong. Let's go ahead and put this together. All right, the next thing I want to go over that a lot of people don't look at is the owner's manual. So I want to take a look at this, and what I like seeing is just how clear everything is. Everything is nice and legible. And of course, this only has a couple pages. And of course, it's got a nice diagram on there. So the owner's manual is very nice. Let's finish putting this together. All right, the next thing we're going to check out is the box. And there's a baggie on the box, which is missing on mine because I already took it off and took our Allen wrench out. And I forgot to hit play on the camera. So the only thing I see what this Allen wrench is for is to check the wheels to make sure they are tight, to put them on and off. And I want to check all these out just to see and make sure, since these were put on at the factory, that Harbor Freight and Icon is looking out for us. And they are all nice and tight and safe. Thumbs up on that. So the next thing we have here is our cylinder. And there's really not much about the cylinder except for We're going to drop it in here, and then we're going to put the seat up on top. I'm going to get the camera adjusted to do that. Now all we got to do is pull the styrofoam piece off of there, pull that top off, and just slide it up on top. Put it in, and there we go. This is what the seat is all together. So, all right, now we got it on the ground here, as you can see here. And I have got to say, this thing is a lot more comfortable than my old one. After we get done doing these tests, I will show you my old one and why there's a difference between these, because there is a price difference. Like I say, I'm about $275, and this is made for 300 pounds, and this thing is very nice. Turns very easy. Roll forward, roll backwards. Very nice. Not catching on anything. Right here is a separation in the concrete. Rolled over it really good. Very nice. Easy to move around with my feet. And let's just do a little whee, and you can see how easily this is rolling. Very nice. Now I want to do a little test with it. Now I want to do a simple little test here. What I have is a zip tie down here, and I just want to see if this rolls over the zip tie or not. So let's go ahead and try it. All right. Running it over with no problems. Where'd it go? There it is. Going over that. So far, this is one test I like doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab my old one and try it out and see if it'll pass this test. All right, I think everybody knows this style here. This is pretty much one of them everybody likes using. So we're going to try this out real quick. I'm going to try to sit down on it. Definitely lower, not as comfy. Feels like something's already broke on it. But let's go and try this. Goes over it, but it does fight. But yep, right there, it don't want to go. Oh, now we're stuck on something. Don't want to roll. I am glad to retire this thing. All right, so this is my old one here, and you guys know this style right here. And you could see, actually, it was coming apart and fell apart while I was using it. That's why I stopped the test real quick. This thing has been rickety, falling apart, really, really aggravating with this. And this is what a lot of guys go with. And I keep patching it to try to make it work, but I can tell you right now, that Icon one is so much better right now. I'm glad I bought it. All right, now the last test I want to do, I'm actually going to use my old golf cart here. Basically, I do a lot of brake jobs and stuff on the side. As you guys know, if you follow the channel, I'm just a DIYer. I don't do nothing professionally. But I got my golf cart in here, and I wanted to use this just to demonstrate how it would be like using it for brakes. So I'm just going to impact these off here real quick. All right, and now I can pull that tire off, and I can tell you right now, I feel a lot more stable in this chair than I did in the other one. The other one would always get rickety, moving side to side. Very stable on this. Think I'm going to like it. So what's my first impressions of the Icon shop seat here? Start off with the negatives. If you're getting this for strong magnets, those magnets aren't very strong at all. They'll hold, like I showed, washers and nuts, stuff like that. Anything heavier, they might slide around on you on. If you're stationary, they'll probably hold just fine. Now, what I really like about it is so far, I've seen people have issues in the future with these wheels. As of right now, they seem very nice. I can roll around my floor with no problem. Went over that zip tie with no problem. Really like that. It does move up and down nice and easy. Just hit that lever there, and you can see it raised right up with no issue at all. Really like that about it. Once you sit on it, hit that lever again, it drops right back down. Installation's easy on it. Really, truthfully, I cannot wait to put this thing to the work and really try it out. But in my testing here today, showing you guys just a little bit of stuff with it, I think I'm really going to enjoy it. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there, I have links that are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel to help pay for stuff like this to do videos with. Others got discount codes to save you guys money. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are one nation under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.